Hi everyone, happy, Jesus, what day is it today? Wednesday. So I'm wearing this shirt just so you can see how burnt I am. And for some reason I didn't burn my neck, but look at that. I'm so burnt. If this is the first video that you watch of mine, watch yesterday's video. I mentioned how tanned I got yesterday. This is not a tan, this is a straight up burn. I am burnt. Anyway, you're here for a reading and I'm here to give you one as well. I just give a little bit of my life in the beginning just so that we can break the ice. I'll be the one with the awkward ice pick. So I don't usually take these out. I try to, but there's a lot to learn here, okay? So we have the Tarot and Oracle by, oh my God, I thought it was scratched, by Mike Wilcox. I love this Tarot and Oracle deck. He's an amazing artist from Florida. You should definitely go see his work. It's beautiful. Is my eye red? No. 111. Like, I'm all red. So we're gonna start off with that. Be mindful, always the first cards are just the pillars of the reading. Then we're going to clarify what it's actually about with the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, and we'll close off if necessary with the prism. As of late, I haven't been needing to close off readings. I have done so on some occasions, but I don't know. My readings are changing, and instead of doing it intentionally, I'm just doing it like I'm letting it flow. So first we have Pisces, talking about letting it flow. We'll read it in a second. Well, okay, we got our three. Pisces, Scorpio, so a lot of water energy and hurricane. Okay, are we in our feelings? We might be in our feelings. This is the clarifying book. Isn't that beautiful? He designed everything. I really appreciate a good artist, man. I really do. 236. So I'm gonna read off a little bit just from each, just a little. Water. Dreams, charm, intuition, romance, empathy, and tenderness. That's nice. Pisces calls us to fall in love again with dreaming. Visualizing the things that you want will allow you to journey towards them. But first, you must dream up the fantasy before you can make it a reality. Pisces also beckons us to invoke our charm, tenderness, and romance. There is great strength and playfulness, a sparkle in your eye, a smile, an optimistic position. Embodying this energy can lighten up many situations, and sometimes that's all it's needed. We'll get into the specifics, but if this is resonating with you, see how this is giving me a lot of not chasing but attracting energy. See how you can attract the things that you want, the things that you dreamt. First of all, dream them up. Make them as elaborate and as specific as you want them to be. And think about how you can attract those things into your life or create them. Scorpio. 220. I'm taking my sweet ass time today. Listen, I'm on vacation, mini vacation, and I get to. I'm always on the run, and I don't want to be on the run today. So again, water energy, dynamism, resourcefulness, power, loyalty, and resilience. Scorpio calls us to believe in how much power we really have within us, continuing on this phase of adversity and being creative with how to keep on going. Okay. There's also great pride to be had in creating something with limited resources. What are we trying? This again. The first reading of the week, I usually do it on Monday, but it happened yesterday on Tuesday. And we were talking about creating the life, letting that fire burn inside of us and creating the things that we want. Again, this is going to be the theme of the week, creating what we want. And see, like, we have to create with what we have. We have to be resourceful. We have to be creative about creating. So yeah, hurricane. and then we'll go into 178, into clarifying what it is that we're actually talking about. Sudden changes, new beginnings, endings, chaos, outside forces, intensity. This is giving me Tower vibes, but we'll see. A hurricane is a reminder of incredible power of forces outside of our control. Shaped like a mirror of a galaxy, a hurricane is a natural response to great energy between opposing forces, as hot and cold and low and high pressures meet to create a storm. Such is the nature of our internal world. When we have extremes in opposition, without balance, we create chaos, or metaphorically, a storm. Hurricanes can come out of nowhere and put a hold on any plans that we have. The fourth, storms can be destructive. Yes. Just as nature disperses these opposing energies. Okay, so tower energy, right? We're talking about, obviously this is not a tower, it's hurricane. Or else he would have made a tower. It looks like we're going to encounter difficulty as we create. Is that a surprise? No, it shouldn't come as a surprise. Regardless of your age and of your experience, there will be obstacles in your path to create whatever it is that you want, or on the way to wherever it is that you want to go. So yeah, and sometimes they come out of the blue, and we become, with every hurricane, we become a little bit more resilient, we become a little bit more prepared, and that's life. But we're talking about something specific here, and we're going to get into it. Let me just organize things a little bit, because I'm a Virgo and I need order. That's how. Traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. So, Pisces. Ooh, the Hermit. Before I say. Second card for Pisces. Whoa, we get through. Okay, so. You know how we were talking about really going inside and seeing what it is with the Hermit, what it is that we really would desire, what we really desire, what we dream of, how we're going to get it. It looks like with the Hermit, the Four of Cups upright and the Devil reverse, it feels like whatever it is that you've been living so far doesn't really tempt you. It's not really motivating you. We'll see what this is about. It's giving me kind of relationship vibes because of the cups, but we'll see. However, resonates with you. I always tell you that I don't do signs, horoscope signs. This is for whomever found, if this is on your feed, because something in here has something to do with your life. That's how life works. Anyway, the mysteries. So with Pisces, with the Hermit, with the Four of Cups, with the Devil reverse, you're bored and you're not entertained and you're unfulfilled because deep down inside you, you know that there's something better for you in regards to what we'll see is going on. This thing that you're in right now, it no longer moves you. It no longer motivates you. And I'm not saying that you're stagnant or just the energy feels very stale. The Devil has a lot of passionate energy. If it were upright, I'd be like, this thing has a hold on you. This thing has, a hold on you, whether it be sexual or fantasy or whatever. But it's reversed. So whatever it was, maybe it was at some point very entertaining. Maybe at some point it was very exciting. It isn't anymore. It isn't anymore, and you're kind of like, The Four of Cups, for all of its dimensions, I always look at their face and they're cross-legged and arm position, and it's like, I just don't want it. And for this, it's like, you're not entertained right now. You're not passionate about whatever it is. Like, it's not feeding you. And you need to go get something that does. Scorpio. Like I said, at some point, maybe it did. It doesn't anymore. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Ooh, Magician. So yeah, sometimes things need to go south in order for us to like activate the energy of moving on. Or create, right? So we're talking a lot about creativity, and then lo and behold, Magician comes out. Maybe we do need shit to go down. Maybe we do need things to not work out so that we go find something better. When we find ourselves in longer periods of time, let's say, as an example, that's a major arcana here too, man. Like, this is big. When we find ourselves, this is an example. If this resonates with you, great, but it's an example. Let's say you're in a relationship, and this 111, as I was saying, so in my favor for somebody, you're in a relationship and you've been together for a really long time, and you keep thinking about the good old days, like, oh my God, we used to have so much fun together. It used to be so passionate. This person used to surprise me all the time. We used to make each other laugh. We used to share things, blah, blah, blah. And dude, it is not that way anymore. It's just not. You're bored out of your mind. This person pays no attention to you, or you pay no attention to them, because it could be that. It could be that you're just not in it anymore because both or either of you are just not putting into it. So with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, I do feel like things will be going south in this relationship, or to whatever capacity it resonates with you. It's a relationship. Let's just talk about it. It's a relationship, okay? Yeah. And you want more, man. You want passion, and you're calling it in. With the Magician, you're calling it in. It's kind of like your subconscious, your higher self is sabotaging this energy, so the hurricane will come and end. It's like, I need the hot and cold now to create this hurricane, so it can come and it sweep off this stale ass relationship, and I can move on with my life. So to that, I would say, you can just sit there and wait for it to happen, or you can make it happen yourself. Oh my God. I swear tarot is so funny to me sometimes. So with Hurricane, I know you're looking at it. With Hurricane, we have the Fool reversed and the Tower reversed. For me, a tower is a tower. A tower is a tower is a tower. For me, a tower reversed is just a very slow tower. And under Hurricane, I don't know. And with the Fool, I get that you're hesitant, because if you've been in this for such a long time, you don't want to quit. You don't want to be you don't want to later regret. You're going to miss this situation. You're going to miss this person. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be just walking away like the Fool, like la la la. No. You're going to want to come back. You're going to miss this person, this interaction with this person. But it's just not it, man. I'm not saying that it wasn't great when it was. It's just not anymore. And I don't, with all of these cards, because it could not be more clear. With all of these cards, it's just saying it's not going to be that way anymore, because the time that you guys have had together has ended, and you keep postponing the ending. With this Hurricane reverse, with this Tower reverse, you keep like pushing it back and procrastinating the end. And guess what? If you don't end it, life will. Okay? So clearly you're not doing it, and life is going to come in and do it for you with a hurricane. I am going to pull on the Prism because I feel it. I I want to keep pulling. Guys, if you want a personal reading, feel free to reach me, DM me. I think they're pretty reasonably priced. Most tarot readers are. Frustration. Duh. Please hit like and subscribe. I mean, hit like for sure. Help a girl out. Okay, I'm trying to make this thing grow. But if you want to hear me more, if you want to see me more, if you want to hear more readings, subscribe. Hit the bell so that you know when these things come out. So it'll let you know. YouTube will let you know. Okay, that's kind of, I swear this last whole segment is so tarot. Anyway, yes, you're frustrated. How are you not gonna be frustrated? It's not working. You're gonna be frustrated. Letting it flow. You need to let this you just need to let this happen. You just need to let the tower fall. You need to let shit die, okay? You can't keep feeding this dead plant. It's dead. And comfort, I do feel like it's that, it's right under the Fool. It's like, but I'm so comfortable here, and this person knows me, and I know them, and I don't want to have to know another person and get to do all those things again. Snap out of it. To quote Cher, snap out of it. You deserve to be happy. Like, don't you want to feel that again? Don't you want to feel excited? Not just comfortable, but excited. Excited to be with a person. Excited to share things. Dude, it's what we live for. Don't just be comfortable. Don't be complacent. Stop procrastinating this and let it happen. Okay? Just let it happen. And I can 100% assure you, as the storm passes, it's not going to be easy. It might be very painful. It's going to be uncomfortable, and it's going to be hard. But once it's over, beautiful, like we saw yesterday, beautiful new doors, cups, opportunities are going to be presented to you. But we have to go through this. We have to let it end. Anyway, 18 minutes is plenty, more than enough. I love you all. So much luck with this, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.